Hey guys, today we are going to show you a new product and we're going to show you how to use it. And I'm also going to show you the differences between a pancake die and the new product, which we call the FSS die, the Fast Stamping System, or set. So, all of you, I'm sure if you're watching this, are familiar with this. This is a really quick and easy way to produce a bunch of components, stamped products. So you could stamp out copper, silver, brass. You can't stamp steel, but you can stamp aluminum, but again, no steel. And you can't use that super soft, squishy brass that Rio sells. Do not use it. It doesn't work in these dies. And the reason it doesn't work is the gap is too big. So these work with 22 gauge and thicker, okay? Fully hard metal. Now, these are similar. The FSS die is similar, but it's faster. You can produce more parts quicker, and it can cut thicker material. You can easily cut 14 gauge with this, and you can cut thinner material as well. Again, you're still going to have a burr, not bad, but every type of die system is going to have a burr. So let's go do a demo. So I'm going to assemble this die first. All these sets, they only can go together one way. So what we do is you buy just the shoe. This is called a die shoe. So you only need one of these. And then you can buy, hopefully, hundreds of different versions of this. They fit on here, okay? So you take your part, and it's gonna be very tight. It's precise. It will just fall down, but you need to put it on level. And it's not gonna come off real easy either, because the key to this whole system is its precision. So you put it on, set it down. Next, springs. These are kind of optional. If you want to use the springs, use them. If you don't, it's fine too. All they do is help you lift the punch, okay? This here is urethane. What this does is it extracts the punch off of the metal, the skeleton off of your punch here, so that you don't have to fight with it. It'll literally push it off, okay? And again, when you put this together, these are gonna go like that, and it only fits one way. You can imagine why I did that. So notice how the springs elevate your part a little bit. That way, you can slide your metal in easily. The last step is the top plate. If you don't use this, okay, and you think you're gonna just set this in your press, you're gonna press against these two dowel pins and nothing's gonna happen. You're just gonna probably put a dent in your press. So you have to use this. That creates the clearance, and it allows the die to be operated smoothly and evenly. Okay, let's go do it. So what I'm gonna do a sample. First with the regular pancake die to show you how that works, and then I'll show you the benefits of the FSS die. Here we go. You slide your metal in like this, and then you place it. You always want to use enough spacers. Good to use lots of spacers. And to center your work. That up. Here we go. Okay, so here's your skeleton. Gonna wiggle it and it'll come off. Here's your part. This is the easy way. This is the accepted way. Don't go in there and grab it with a pair of pliers. Don't try to pry it out with a screwdriver. Just tap the back and your part comes out. And then you are left with this little tab. Still not bad. Pretty good deal for like $25. Okay? Next. So if you were to make, let's say you're selling on Etsy and someone orders 100 of these. Well, this is totally doable, but it's going to take you a while to do it. But if you have the fast stamping system, it will go much faster. So when you do this, again, you're going to place your die, take your spacers out that you don't need. I'm going to lower it down a little bit. Okay. So you're going to place your die in the press, center it. Then I'm going to feed my metal in. So let me show you. If it gets a little tight like this, just tap it. Okay? So it's once you get it in there, take a look from the bottom, you can see your metal. You can see how it's squished by the urethane. And this has gotten a little snug, so you just give it a tap and it won't be tight. Okay? So here we go. Put it back in, center it. And when you press this, you do not need to squish very far. Watch. That's all you need. Now here's the thing. Notice there's our part. It's been cut and you have a complete hole. Pretty awesome. Now this is where confusion might happen. It's still in there. Well, if all you wanted to make was one, pancake die is where it's at. If you want to make a bunch, this is the way to go. You don't need to remove that. Leave it in there. So what you're going to do, you're going to put your die back together. That's one I messed up but here's all your parts. You can see where if you don't leave enough clearance, you'll just cut it. But this is what we've got. Whole bunch of really nice stampings. Now, here's our part, the skeleton. Yeah, and it actually ejected all of them. They all came out. Now, when you want to put a different die set on here, all you do, disassemble it, or you can buy a bunch of these die shoes and just leave them together, okay? So if you're going to do a lot of production and you have something you use a lot, buy another die shoe for it, okay? And then you can just never take it apart. Just stays together. We sell replacement springs. We sell replacement urethane. If you damage it, you can sharpen these dies. So the life expectancy of these is considerably longer than a pancake die. That being said, you still cannot cut steel with this. Do not cut steel. You can do copper, silver, brass, bronze, aluminum. That sticky brass will work, but it's still, don't use it. This stuff's awful. It's not good for any sort of disc cutters or anything. It gets jammed up in a lot of stuff. But if you were to get other brass from a different company, it would probably work fine. Anyway, that's it.